We are on board of Princess X80 and we are in love. So welcome aboard this Princess X80. Really excited about it. All right, come on up.
Well, before I come out, I'm just looked at the spec sheets of the X80 and looking at the top speeds with a big engine package, 1900 horsepower, 30 nuts. 30 nuts.
I know how they do it.
How?
You told me on the Y72.
Yeah, I did.
I can give it away. When we toured Y72, he reminded us that all Princesses above 55 feet have Veem props.
Veem CNC machine props.
Best in the business.
Correct.
We're
If you
gonna
haven't
have
seen
one.
the video, we did a whole tour of the factory, of the manufacturing process.
I'll put the link in the description underneath the video for you guys. If you have not seen those videos, definitely check them out. You know, we always tour the boats kind of like up, and there's so many more important parts underneath there. The shafts, the propellers are so important. You know, these have like minimal cavitation. Just, it's like the feet or the tires.
Well, if you compare
your
this with a
boat.
car, right? If you put any kind of high performance wheels or high performance tires on your car, everybody sees it. You know, they look nice, they have the bling, blah, 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 blah. On the boat, unless you haul it out,
Unless
you
you
will
hold
never
it
see
out, you will never see it.
And they don't
So
put stickers in the back.
I think it's important to
Yeah,
point
right?
out that Princess is
OEM outfitted with Veem propellers, 55 feet and over.
good for Princess.
Okay,
Okay,
let's continue on.
come on, step up.
Before I step onto the swim platform, wanted to mention there is a very, very large full beam, not you, swim platform.
Full beam?
Hydraulic swim platform. At the same time, it's your tender storage space. So the shocks are removable, as you can see, because it's all flush. I'm going to step on. We have a small bench here.
Very nice. So when you at anchor, the swim platform is down, you still have, because you know this becomes small.
Yes.
So you still have a spot you can actually hang out and sit here. You don't have to be in the cockpit and face this way while people, you know, in between swimming, kind of.
2 storage areas, seems like it.
Oh, you would really love that. He's volunteering. I told you guys, when he likes the boat, he volunteers.
So let's open this up. I hope it's not crew quarters. No, storage. Good.
Storage, lots of storage.
So we have, here are our tender shocks actually, stored in here. And then it goes pretty deep in here, so you still have space for dock lines and some other stuff you want to throw in there.
So this yacht is actually privately owned, and it's about a year old, and it's in incredible shape. So props to the crew. They've kept it up, but it's crews on board, and obviously they have toys and things, and like they've done some trips already with the boat.
Another storage area at the transom.
Yeah.
And here we have the entrance to the crew quarters, which we're going to check out at the end of the tour.
I propose we come up and go all the way forward and then come back around and do the cockpit.
Just quickly, we have our shore power connections here.
1, 2.
Correct. And then on this side,
It's kind of far to run. We have a transom shower.
transom shower and freshwater hookup.
Deck wash.
Okay, so off into the cockpit.
All right, we have a passerelle that comes out of right here, this step. Coming up.
Got our capstans, aft cleats here, and a nice storage for the leftover or excess dock lines, which you can just stuff in there.
Stuff in there. These are beautifully done. Look at that, the nice detail. Yeah, the safety doors.
And actually behind them, we have our life rafts.
Oh, interesting location.
Yeah, just saw that.
On one side?
Probably both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah, double. In case one doesn't work, you have a second one.
Yeah, you have two. You have 2 of them. So, shall we go all the way forward?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So right down here, engine room, ventilation.
Look at these windows, completely flush
All the way
through. So here's our entrance to the, wait a minute, the galley actually.
Yes.
Oh, cool. So we can bring out our provisions from the side straight into the galley this way if we don't want to go that
Speaking
way.
of provisions, somebody's cooking. It smells so good here.
Really? I don't smell it. I don't smell it
Okay.
at all. There's a porthole that opens.
Yep.
Okay, and welcome to the bow.
Okay, we have a storage compartment. No, not a storage compartment. We do have a water softener here for washdowns.
Oh, nice.
Yes, very cool.
Real quickly, because we
Yes.
like to make these videos fun-educational. This is a common question that we get from a lot of our patrons that are looking for liveaboard or have a boat. the water softener.
Yes.
How would you use it? Why would you have it? Is it a must? Like all that.
Well, water softener comes in really, really handy when you wash down the boats. As you can see, black surfaces, tinted windows, stainless steel. Here you wouldn't see it that much, but on all the dark surfaces, after washing down the boat and the sun is beaming and it dries too quickly, you're not getting quickly enough to chamois it all down, you get these calcification water spots everywhere. And they're really hard to get rid of. Use vinegar water or some other tools. But if you have a water softener, at least for the washdowns, it takes that pretty much away completely. So when you wash down the boat, even without drying it properly, you won't have all the water stains all over. So it makes it a lot easier for the crew to wash down the boat, and the boat also looks a lot better because you don't have all this mineral left over on the boat.
But you do not want to put that in front of your water maker.
I had a bunch of conversations with different kinds of people in the industry, and they all advised against using it for your whole water system for the interior, because if you have any natural stones, marbles, in the showers, in the sinks, it will over time deplete the minerals out of the stones, of the natural stones. It could also harm some of your piping if it's not PVC piping, if it's actually copper piping, for example.
Exactly.
So yeah, don't use it. Don't use it for the whole boat. It's not necessary.
You obviously have filtration for that, but the softener is primarily
Correct.
just for washdown. And if you don't have a fancy system like this built in, and you have on your boat, you can still get one of these units that you can put on the dock every time you do a wash.
Yes.
And you can use that, and it makes a huge difference.
100%.
And how the quality of your washes and how easy it is to dry it.
I mean, also if the water is too soft, if you have very, very soft water, you feel like you can never get the soap off you. So it's kind of, not
Yeah,
really fun.
A bit pointless.
Okay, so
anyway, little education there. Welcome to the bow. So,
yeah.
negative windows.
Yes.
Yes, a check mark with a nice overhang. Forward rake windows, fine, we can call it that.
Well, I believe that's what the X stands for, right? It's the Explorer style.
Massive storage here, Boston's locker for this
Beautiful.
crew.
Cup holders.
Yeah, they tuck them away, so even if it's windy, they kind of protect it. That's a great location for that. We have a sitting area here. Nicely can actually have dinner or lunch here with 6 people. Put 2 chairs here. Great size. This is high-low, manual, very nice. Sunshade poles, so this whole area can be shaded.
And I've never seen that before, to be quite honest. They have a very, very, very small receptacle on the bottom, and then the top just hooks in to the rail.
Yeah, you can
Never
just
seen this before.
Put them away, and they're not in the way, and it's completely clean look. And this boat has this unique feature, which is almost like a tiered terrace feel, right? So you have your bow, and then you still have that almost like a Portuguese bridge. But
Yeah, like an oversized Portuguese entertainment
but
bridge.
I would call it a terrace. I don't
Okay.
know. Princess probably has a term for it, but I haven't asked. But yes, it is pretty fantastic when you're up there, and we'll go there next.
So let me check out what we have down here. A dual anchor setup here, dual windlass. We got our line fairleads here in the bulwarks, and then this, I assume, is the access to our anchor locker,
Wow.
which is great. So you have the 2 compartments for the chains for starboard and port side. We still have plenty of space in here for fenders and dock lines, including more storage space on the port, and it's all compartmentalized.
Oh, there,
so
I see.
you can keep it nicely organized. Chain is marked, and we have the remotes here for both of the windlass.
All right, let's go check out the flybridge. Welcome to our aft deck, our cockpit here. Sure, either way. So we have a sitting area here with not a high-low table, but it converts into a smaller table with cup holders and a handrail, which is very convenient. I love how Princess has this built-in little features that allow this table, the wood, to breathe. So it's a little separation. If it's a little bit wet, it does not create any mold. All right, then on this side, we have a sink and a drink fridge. Fantastic location for it. We'll service this whole area.
We have sideboarding doors on the port side as well as the starboard side. Oh, not storage. Okay, so we have a manual bilge pump here with our selector valves for the different areas of the boat. and our fuel shut-off valves as well as the manual Fireboy release switch.
Okay, let's go up. All right, welcome to our flybridge. Real quick, we're filming a couple of Princess today, so I'm not sure which video is gonna go up first. Just want to point out that feature that I am in love with.
Which is this here actually. So as you guys can see, it's totally integrated. The locking mechanism is not separately, so it looks like a continuation of the grab rail or the handrail here. Handle's pointing down, I can actually open it. Now if I put it back up, I'll show it to you from the outside, and I turn it over, so I turn it over this way, it locks it in place. So the door doesn't accidentally close. So the wind catches it or something.
But it's just a beautiful rail integrated. It looks so nice.
Yes.
Love it. Let's do the flybridge. So here, of course, on this size of a Princess, the space is customizable and you can change it how you would want it laid out. And this owner ordered it this way. We have a low cocktail table seating and a lounge chair setup. Right here we have our entertainment bar. We have a sink, Canyon grill, electric, ice maker, some storage, and a trash can.
Ah, it continues on over there.
Where? Oh,
There.
here. Yes, exactly. So then we have a little bit of storage here, a drink fridge, a bit more surface here. That would be a great bar setup, you know, that you being able to make some drinks and stuff. Of course, there's a sink there. Large table, easily could dine here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people. Yeah, depending on what kind of chairs you use. And this is the table mechanism that we like a lot. We're gonna have one on our boat. As you can tell, it all folds in, becomes smaller, these disappear, and this becomes a much smaller table and you can turn it around. Pretty great.
Very cool.
Very
cool.
simple. All right, we're gonna go forward. There's a sliding door here that takes us into the upper sky lounge. This space is so cozy. It is so windy today and cold, and just coming in here, you just want to stay here. It's so well done. The windows are fantastic.
And then
They
how
go-
about the skylights?
Yeah, exactly.
We got the radar up here, and then this can be shaded as well, can be closed up.
Oh yeah, exactly, completely. I was
Okay.
talking about the windows because you literally have a 360-degree view here. You can look all the way around. You have a pop-up TV right here. There's some storage there, unless it's breaker panels. It's probably worth investigating. Nope, storage. So all of this is storage. And this space can be separated. They're large, so it's really like a wall thick. This wide.
Well, it's a big opening, which needs to
Pocket
be closed
door
up.
that you can close up right here, and this space is completely private, and your helm can be completely separate as well.
Oh, it's two pieces. This one, and then it catches.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
there we go. And now it catches the second one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I was
Well,
I
I'm
was
glad-
wondering. It's like, is it?
Yeah, I'm glad you investigated. Yeah, it looks like a serious door.
Yeah.
Come on into the pilot house, the helm area. We have a little sitting settee right here, which this table is neat. Look, you can actually slide it in any position that
Oh, I
is
see.
comfortable. Yeah, so if you're sitting this way, you can put it all the way forward. Very cool idea.
But a good spot to, put down your coffee or your laptop.
Yeah, very clever. We literally came up here and the captain was sitting here doing some work on the iPad.
Yeah.
And then ran away, didn't want to be in the video.
Beautiful leather helm chair. Gorgeous. I mean, look at this. It's like a high-end.
What
Car
about
chair.
the wood accent?
It is so beautiful. And it's electric, so you can, change the position higher, lower, further to the helm wheel and further away.
Looks a little snug. Do you think you would fit in it?
What do you mean?
It just looks like a
a little high.
snug comp. Oh, it's pretty high. Oh, you do fit. Oh,
Yes.
And you
Oh,
look good
I
in
fit.
it.
I fit.
Oh, okay. All right. Do the tour of the helm.
First of all, sitting in the captain's chair here, visibility is great, especially for long-range cruising. We have the compass overhead there, so very easy visibility to the compass, to
It's
the
a
analog compass,
Cool design of the compass compartment.
right? I like it too.
Very stylish.
So then we have our burning management alarm monitoring system. We have two screens actually, one here on the port side and one straight in front of you, where you can pick and choose which side you want to display at that specific time. We got 3 Raymarine chart plotters. Of course, again, you can have the chart on one, radar on the other, CCTV camera footage on another one. We have a VHF radio right here, fire voice suppression system, surge control, ventilation vents, autopilot control, remote control for the Raymarines, trim tab control, emergency stop button, battery link, start buttons for the main engines, shift and throttle control. Of course, we have the helm. Oh, look at this. It's a spinner.
Huh.
No way. Look at that.
It's always straight.
Wow, it's like a Rolls Royce.
That's very cool.
Amazing. Little features, get me excited. Bow stern thruster control, multifunction display, side power control unit right there, windshield wiper control, our typical switches, bilge pumps, navigation lights, horn switch, and the anchor control. To something very unique.
What?
Let's go forward on this
Do it.
deck.
Let's do it. Talk about this.
Oh, wait, no, we haven't. We have not yet. We have a couple more panels here behind us. We have the water maker control and chiller control there. We got our battery switches here, shore power control, and then here our main engine controls, which in this case are MAN, which we'll see in a moment.
All right. Come on forward to our terrace we showed you guys in the beginning of the tour. You actually have safety doors that you can close the space off.
Yeah.
And then as you're here, this is unique. Look at the view here. You are next to the helm, you're right there, so you don't have to go all the way forward in order to be outside.
This is so interesting.
Even if you're underway, there's still negative windows on this level as well, so it follows the design that we have down below, this kind of aggressive styling. And how neat is this? So if you're actually piloting, right, you can come over here if you have a little bit longer crossing and hang out here. You're still really close to the helm. You know, you could see everything. I'm sure you probably have a controller as well on this vessel. Cup holders right here. There's even wireless charging station there. And of course you can pop this up to be able to have a backrest. Very nice. What's here?
Storage?
No, actually, it's a fridge. Open.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, actually, might be even a freezer.
Oh, yeah, there's a cooling plate in it.
Wow. And this? A big storage area with an owl to keep the birds away.
So then looking quick on top here, we have Starlink there, Raymarine radar, and the 2 communication domes, as well as our VHF antennas.
And of course, you see this massive sunshade poles. This area can be completely shaded. I love this feature on this boat, and it's so large, and it has like this, you have this little Portuguese bridge built into it, right? It's unique. It's definitely not something you see all the time.
Okay. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it? Ah. Oh, I'm glad I opened it.
That is your wing station, which really makes a lot of sense. This is the perfect spot actually. Looking over here, full visibility all the way along the waterline. And then I have my thruster controls and shift and throttle controls, as well as my anchor controls.
All right, let's go down below and check out the salon. All right, welcome to the salon. Love the colors. The wood is totally my thing. This like walnut color, absolutely love it.
Beautiful, I agree. It's a very interesting shape of the table. It's very thick and nice and round on the bottom part.
So I'm pretty sure this table expands. First of all, you see the sliders in the bottom, so it can go closer to the sofa or further away. It's a high-low, so you can go lower and become more like a cocktail table.
Yeah.
And then it looks like these two come apart and there's a leaf that comes out. So this table becomes a lot larger. So you have this whole area, this whole seating area, you can have dinner with easily 10 people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. It's fantastic. Still have a settee on this side. There's a pop-up TV that comes out of right here. Tons of storage. There's storage here. I'm not going to open everything because, you know, again, this yacht is in private use, so I'm going to respect their privacy. Storage on the outboards, storage here. As we've noticed now, Princess does a really good job on storage, so they're nailing it. So check it out here. 2 bar stools. So this area is connected to our galley, which is unique and a very interesting way. Real quick before we go further, I just want to ask you guys if you can please hit that like button, subscribe, and write us a couple of comments. It makes a huge difference. We really, really appreciate it. All right, let's keep going.
Can I have a piece of bread?
No, I think it's
Oh, it might be a little hard.
a little hard.
Okay.
There is a massive divider that comes out from this area. Check it out. What does it look like on that side?
Finished?
Oh, very cool. So it's a real wall.
Yep.
So this could become a very private galley for the chef. You have a pocket door right here. Let me put it down.
Perfect.
Absolutely love it. All right, let's check out the galley. Come on in. Here's our side door that we talked about, that we can come in and bring in the provisions. We have a fridge with 2 fridge or freezer drawers. I think they're freezer. Wine fridge here, interesting location. These are also fridge drawers. So you have 2 of them. Maybe this, you can change them up actually, so you can have like upper, lower, really cool. A Miele induction 4-burner cooktop, a microwave oven, storage, a dishwasher, all Miele appliances. We have a dual sink here and trash right here, built-in trash can. Super cool. An ice maker. Must have. Fantastically laid out galley. Very cool. We do have a day head on our port side. Nice location, beautifully done. Can turn the light on so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so a unique feature on this yacht, you have a staircase going down and you also have a little staircase coming up because we do have a VIP cabin, optional VIP cabin up here, which honestly for the first time we walked up here, I thought this was the owner suite. I don't know, I kind of think like I might have taken this as an owner suite if it was me. But what you can do here is you can have a traditional salon in the area where you had the optional dining. And this could actually be your dedicated dining spot.
Oh, I see. So you can have either.
Yeah, but personally, I think this is killer. And if you have guests, how cool is this cabin? I mean, amazing. Let's start on this side. First of all, you have a sliding door in this cabin, which is why I would personally, I think, choose it. How cool is that? To be able to get up in the morning and just walk up and go to the bow and have your coffee there.
And also for ventilation,
Yeah.
you know, just at nighttime, if you don't want to run air condition or anything like that, you just open it up, you get the fresh breeze in. How cool is that?
But like owner operator, right? You got this windows and you literally could live in this space because your galley is here, your cabin's here, you're on this level the whole time. It's so cool. I love it. So big window here, openable porthole as well. This massive, beautiful windows. We have drawers underneath the nightstands. King size bed? Queen.
No, I think
like
it's queen.
a large, yeah, maybe large queen. Here we have a little getting ready makeup area, or even being able to put a computer here if you need to for a moment.
Large TV.
A hanging locker right here. And we have a head, separate door, pretty fantastic. 2 sinks, so dual vanity, drawers underneath. Like I said, boats in private use, so I'm not gonna open things, just gonna respect their privacy. This is beautiful, nicely done. Look, an extra shelf right there. And you have a floating vanity, which looks really, really nice. It looks very spacious. And right here, we have at least a 2-person shower, very tall. It's probably like close to, it's probably like a 6'10". It's very tall. Rain head, openable porthole right here. Interesting solution here, right? With the faux teak.
Yeah.
I like it. Looks cool. And a very large pocket separation doors. So you can close this up, but most of the time you
Probably leave it open, right?
And look at the light. I mean, this cabin is so bright. Sound system, 4 speakers. Wow. Wow, this is a party room right here. All right, let's go check out the rest of the cabins. What's here? Storage. Storage. Very nice. All right, come on down. Look, there's a foyer. There's an actual little foyer space here. So it's really nice to be able to move around. You don't feel cramped. Cleaning supplies and washer and dryer combo. Wash. Looks like storage, but just make sure it's not a drink fridge or something. Nope. Storage. And we're gonna go forward.
How beautiful is this woodwork here?
Yes, so it's all done in England, all the
Wow.
woodwork. It's fantastic. They do beautiful craftsmanship.
So a couple of steps up.
Yes, so get ready because this is going to surprise you with the cabins. We were like, what? This is massive. Okay, come on in. We are now going to our starboard side. So it's a double cabin. Drawers in your nightstands, of course. There seems to be storage right here. Storage. So they tried to fit as much storage as possible. There's a hanging locker right here. Check it out. They were actually able to fit this into this cabin as well. Little getting ready spot with a mirror. Pretty nice. And we have an ensuite. Come on in. Openable porthole. There's storage right there. Of course, we have a toilet, storage underneath. We have a beautiful sink right here. A really nice one-person shower with a rain head. Love it. All right, now let's go check out the port cabin. This is a twin cabin. These beds come together, so you can actually make one big queen-size bed. Fantastic. Wow, very tall as well. A hanging locker, drawers underneath the bed on this side. And then, of course, there's a TV, right?
There's a TV, yeah.
Look, you've got, oh, this is pretty, very nice. Look, they've kind of tried to give you headroom everywhere possible. The little details, nice light.
Well, reason being, the bathroom, the ensuite is a step up. So also the frame went taller. So they had to do a little bit.
Yeah, so when you come up,
yes.
but it looks really, really nice. Like the solution of that. And look how nice the slide is. Check this out. Wow, it's just beautiful. Okay, coming into the ensuite, our sink. Good countertop space right here. Some storage, toilet. I'll go in the shower, fine. Fine. Hello. I mean, it's compact, but it works. Got your toilet and definitely a one-person shower. A little bit of shelving here. There's openable porthole there and there. So you have two in this cabin. There's a hook right there.
Very practical.
Yeah, it's compact, but user-friendly. And then we're going all the way forward as well. Just remember, there's a whole cabin above us, forward. So the headroom here is impressive. Look at this. I'm on top of this little step up. I'm 5'7", and I still have
Headroom.
plenty of headroom. How many fantastic cabins to choose from?
There's not much of a major compromise of the
Or
cabins.
trade-off, yeah. Like any cabin on this boat, I'd be very happy with. And we still haven't seen the owner suite yet.
Correct. This is beautiful the way they actually angled the storage space here.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. There's all storage everywhere, lower storage as well. Built-in nightstands, looks fantastic. Hanging locker right here. Hanging locker on this side. Big TV. Also have this getting ready little, I could easily work here.
Makeup station or
Yeah,
desk.
just if you need to do check some emails on something, you're not sitting in bed, you can still do this, in the evening, you have a little space here.
And if you wouldn't close the door, you wouldn't even know that there's an ensuite.
That's very true, but there is an ensuite. Check this out. Wow, very nice. It's a really good floor space. It doesn't feel cramped. You
Yeah,
do
the
have a
footprint
toilet.
of this ensuite definitely feels more generous.
Yeah. And you have a really good size one-person shower, potentially 1.5. One and a labradoodle.
Okay, let's check out the owner's suite.
It's my new thing. One person and a labradoodle. All right. Going all the way aft, which is technically midship, into our owner suite. Full beam. Wow, huh? The windows.
Beautiful. Look at the
Yeah,
size of those windows.
You're so low to the water, it's gorgeous. You have a side T on the starboard side. Love the indirect lighting. How pretty is this?
very, very, very well designed, and a massive TV. Look at the size of the TV.
Yeah, I mean, they could have even went bigger, but I think that's...
I think that's plenty.
Plenty, exactly. So openable portholes on both sides. There are some built-in drawers on this side. I think that's about it. Now let's look on our port. So all of these are storage. You still have a makeup / office space that you can work. Look at that lamp. Very cool. Yeah, indirect lighting is really nicely done. We have a walk-in wardrobe here. It goes all the way around, and then on that side, that takes us to our ensuite. Check this out. Dual vanity, toilet, openable porthole right there, a large towel rack, towel warmer, and I would say a 2-person shower with a vent as well. Little details would make your boating experience or your life on board a lot easier. You know, it takes all the moisture out. It's really nice. All right, let's go check out the
Crew quarters and engine room.
Let's do it. All right, let's check out the crew quarters. Okay, maybe easier this way. Oh, it smells like fresh laundry in here. All right, as I mentioned, this boat is fully crewed. It's crew of 4 running it, but it could be up to 5, correct? So yes, it feels like somebody just did the laundry. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Love it. So what do we have here real quick? So we have a sink, 2-burner cooktop. There's a microwave oven. This looks like a fridge. Of course, they have their coffee and everything set up here. So this one cabin has a bunk bed. They do have a hanging locker.
They look pretty wide, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We got another burning screen here for the crew.
Yeah, and there's a little, it's like a little table you can actually put, you know, stretch out is the best way I can say. So we have, same thing here is bunk bed cabin. They have their hanging locker, and this must be their shared head. Let's turn the light on. Check it out. So it's a shared head, but it's a walk-in shower. You have the sink and the toilet here. Not bad, not too shabby. And of course here, what you're hearing is there's a washer and dryer, separate units right here. So a crew of 4 would be right in this space. On this yacht, actually, the captain, who's been with the owner for a very long time, has the forward cabin. Pretty sweet.
Yes.
Okay, here.
Going into the engine room.
Have fun.
Thank you. Oh, that's a comfortable engine room, actually.
Oh yeah, wow, it's bigger than I thought it would be.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and step into the center here. Starting on the aft, we have the secondary entrance into the engine room. We have one of the generators here on the starboard side, batteries right below that, sea strainer for the main engine, hydraulic package right here. Then we have the fire suppression system right here, air-conditioned chillers all the way here on top. The second generator sitting on the port side, batteries again. We got our MAN V12 main engines, fuel tanks on the outside, on both sides. And then moving further forward, we got some electrical panels right here, locks, battery chargers, and our main engine sitting snug in this space here. Freshwater water filters right below the Fireboy. Some straight shafts out, forgot that. We have our PTO here for the main engines, transmission of course. And that's pretty much it for the engine room on the X80 Princess.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Put it down in the comments what you thought of it. And please like, subscribe, and write us a couple of comments. It makes a huge difference in helping our channel grow. Ciao!
And then here we have the entrance to the crew quarters, which you're going to see after the red little.
Almost lost it.
Of course, the helm wheel.
Helm?
Helm wheel.